Moin Leute, heute bin ich wieder mit einem neuen Video am Start. Ja, wenn ihr das letzte Video gesehen habt, dann zu dieser Videoreihe sozusagen, zu Red Dead Redemption 2 meine ich damit, dann habt ihr gesehen, was ich machen musste. Ich habe ein paar Missionen gemacht, da sind wir dann jetzt mit der Bande woanders hingereist. Und da sind wir jetzt halt in diesem Ort angekommen und hier dürfen wir auch keine Waffen verwenden im Ort. Also wir sollen da möglichst ruhig uns verhalten.
Hey, mister. Will you give me some money?
Jetzt gehe ich mal zum Büchsenmacher.
Well, welcome, partner. First time? Some ammunition's on the shelves, but I keep the guns locked. Take a look at the catalog and I'll pull out anything you'd like to see.
Let me see what's available.
Ich gucke mal jetzt, was für Waffen ich mir besorgen kann. Natürlich werde ich die Waffe auch ein bisschen umrüsten, wie es mir halt gefällt. Aber ja, könnt ihr selbst dann entscheiden, wie ihr das macht, wenn ihr die Waffen holt und so. Ich mache das halt Gold, weil ich das gut finde. Von der Farbe her. Aber ja, wie schon gesagt, ihr könnt es machen, wie ihr das wollt. Wenn es euch nicht gefällt, dann habt ihr Pech gehabt. Wenn ihr das Video anschaut.
I've heard some unsavory things about that salesman, Virgil Fish or something. And the Yankee sympathizing is the least of it.
Cannot wait to give this a try.
Jetzt schaue ich mal, ob ich meine Waffen noch ein bisschen anpassen kann.
That gun seems to be well taken care of. Well, if that gun ain't shining, glad you take care of what's yours. Looks like you're taking care of that weapon. Good to see.
Ich schaue jetzt jede Waffe mal einmal durch.
Well, if that gun ain't shining, glad you take care of what's yours. That gun seems to be well taken care of. Looks like you're taking care of that weapon. Good to see. Well, if that gun ain't shining, glad you take care of what's yours.
Doppelläufige Flinte.
That gun seems to be well taken care of.
Die werde ich auf dem Rücken tragen mal. Kann ich auch einen Bogen. Oh, schade nicht. Dann trage ich die Pump Action halt auf der Schulter.
Been a mite suspicious about the new faces in town. Rhodes is well.
Thanks, mister.
Hold it up.
Mister, I've been trapped down here.
Why are you dressed up like that? I've seen some sick perversions in my time. This one might take the prize.
No, wait, please. You gotta help me. It's that crazy gunsmith. He made me dress up like this. He's got me chained to the goddamn bed.
want to see what's in that basement of yours. Show me. Right now.
Nothing to know worse down there, I swear.
Well, why don't I be the judge of that? Open it now!
All right, all right. Ain't got nothing to hide. I got my boy sleeping down there. It's such a shame to wake him. You know, you can always come back after he wakes up.
Ja, jetzt werde ich mal hier den Keller durchsuchen.
Stay away from me.
Know what I tell you about talking to your pa that way?
Oh, thank God.
He can't see I only do it for...
Just what the hell is going on here?
He was being a bad little boy, stealing candy from the store again. It's for his own good.
I'm not your little boy, you mad son of a bitch. Please. Please help me. You're not gonna help me?
Take anything you want. Just leave us in peace.
I'm never getting out of here, am I?
Why are you wearing that sailor suit?
That crazy maniac put me in it. He thinks I'm his kid's son. Kidnapped me, he did. Do I look like a kid?
Always in such a rush to grow up these days, aren't they? So I know this must look bad, but the boy needed to be disciplined. Sometimes they need a little tough love. Don't shoot me, please! Just leave us be!
Oh, finally. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you sick
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I know it was wrong. I just couldn't face that he was gone. I was teaching Sammy how to hold the rifle proper out by the river.
The recoil shot him backwards.
He slipped into the river. The water pulled him downstream so quick. It all happened so fast, I didn't know what to do.
I searched up and down that riverbank for days.
But I couldn't find my boy. I just miss him so much.
And you?
You remind me of him. You look just like him. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Don't know what else you want from me. Take what you want. I don't care anymore.
Now I've seen it all.
So,
Look out!
ja gut. Das musste jetzt einmal sein. Dann werde ich jetzt mal noch eine Mission starten.
Hey, out of the way. I'm on a tight schedule.
Ich werde jetzt einfach mal diese Mission hier starten noch.
Of course, of course. friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Ah, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta sit me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go.
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you, there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course.
Who else would be?
But you were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites.
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Grays and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes. I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Ja, jetzt muss ich halt eine Schwarzbrennerei da runterholen. Oder abstauben sozusagen. Ne, wir müssen da jetzt einfach hin. Nachdem wir hier den Wagen geschaut haben, was da passiert ist.
I swear they got it in for me.
You could try washing once in a while.
Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open. this must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this. Look, suit and tie, one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Impressive. You got a keen eye.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up.
Jetzt muss ich wieder auf den Wagen
Have a
aufstehen.
look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you.
Das muss ich fahren, der Schmal. Oder besser gesagt, den Waggon zum Sumpf bringen.
Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone.
Sure sounds like you fellas got your work cut out for you around here.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Could drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. Go right at the crossroads. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to him. Don't even look him in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
Ja, und jetzt muss ich halt erstmal, wie gesagt, mit dem Waggon dahin fahren, mit dem Wagen. Das ist ja kein Waggon. Waggon wird auf dem Zug auf der Gleise stehen. Mal schauen, was uns dann da erwartet. Jetzt bin ich mal gespannt, was uns da erwartet. Ja, sehen wir ja gleich, wenn ich da bin.
Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now,
Natürlich, ich nehme immer einen Bogen mit.
anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Round them up, then take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with. See? See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in
How will
'78.
you handle this?
Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
We'll take this way.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers.
Ja, jetzt muss ich halt erstmal. Wir müssen die jetzt bewusstlos schlagen, dass wir die lebendig einfangen können, sozusagen.
See one by the bridge over there?
Think you take this one, Bill.
Ja, nee, jetzt schaue ich mal, wie der es hinkriegt. Jetzt schlage ich noch den bewusstlos. Natürlich muss ich hier noch fesseln dann. Jetzt erstmal aufheben.
Good work, gentlemen.
Und jetzt muss ich ihn zum Wagen bringen. Ah ja gut, steht ja unten dran, brauche ich das eigentlich nicht sagen. Ja, lauf halt ruhig runter.
Add 'em to the pile, Arthur.
I think that's it.
Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure, anyone but him.
So,
think you're real funny, don't you?
Tell me about the...
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Jetzt muss ich Dynamit an dieser Schwarzbrennerei hier anbringen. Das muss ich ganz schnell weg.
Arthur, we got some trouble here. Give me a hand with this. Bastards.
Sorry, boys. We're putting you...
Jetzt gebe ich dann eigentlich normalerweise erstmal kurz einen Headshot.
Is there any need for that? Look out, we got more coming up.
Ah ja. Na los, komm doch.
Let's clear 'em out. Why aren't you shooting?
Erstmal ein Headshot.
I don't see any more. Do you?
No,
Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
fine by me.
Jetzt muss ich zu Dutch erstmal wieder zurück. Das sieht doch schon mal gut aus.
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it for personal consumption. It's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece of
Finally.
crap. Come on, move it.
We have a life on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there
So-
always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay. On
Jetzt muss ich ein Rennen gegen Dutch machen.
Go. You never were much of a rider.
We'll see about that.
Ja, ja. Jetzt ist er schon hinten. Ha.
It's sad to think back to you.
Na fuck. Und schon wieder eingeholt.
Final stretch. You really think you can hold that lead? No doubt.
Das hat so seine Vorteile, wenn es so um Ecken geht, da kann ich nämlich abkürzen.
What are you doing? I never knew you were quite so good at running away, Arthur.
I never knew age had slowed you down quite so much.
Well, time is a bastard. When you get to be my age, well, you'll know that better than anything. Be well. I had fun with you today. I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.
Und geschafft.
You know, I think I've heard enough of your opinions, miss.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Ja gut, das Video ist jetzt halt ein bisschen länger geworden dann.
Is not driving
Aber ja.
insane with your
Das war's jetzt dann erstmal mit dem Video. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.